God, this shirt is creased. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do the makeup look that I usually wear when I'm going out. I usually stick to the same look every single time I go out. I try new things but never usually works out. So let's get started. So first, whenever I do my makeup, I'll move in a little bit. If you see me looking down here, it's because I've got the mirror just next to me. So yeah, so I'll talk you through the products I'm using as I go along. But yeah, let's get into the video. First off, I start with the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer from Maybelline. So I just dot that all over my face, like so, and then just rub it in my hands. Now I don't actually know what I'm doing with makeup, I usually just experiment. First time I did it was when I was 18 and 16, or whenever I went to prom, because that was the first time I ever wore makeup. So ever since then I just kind of experimented and went from there. So now that's all rubbed in. So sure it is, there we go. So my skin is feeling very fresh and smooth. I like this one because it makes it feel like there's something like sleek on my face and it makes the makeup go on perfect. So next we're going to go in with foundations. Just get rid of it. So because I don't actually know what colour I am, I mix two foundations. So I mix the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Foundation in, I think this one's in Golden Toffee, with the Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour Longwear Foundation in Nude Beige. So two totally different colours, but they work for me. So I just pump a little bit on the back of my hand, a bit of each. So two totally different colours there, and then I mix them together with my finger, like so, and then just dot it on my face. Now this usually covers about half my face, and I usually add a bit more on, so just like that. And then I get my beauty blender from Real Techniques and just start puffing that into my face. And I need to get a bit more, so I just pump a bit more on my hand. Make sure it's the same amount, or else we're going to have two totally different coloured face. So like that, and then just do the forehead as well. So I like to go, if these are, so one of them's too dark for me and one's too light, so if I mix them together it makes a decent colour, and it's better to go lighter and be able to bronze up your face than go too dark and look like a Satsuma, look like the same colour as my t-shirt. So I just buff all that in, make sure there's no streaks right into the hairline. That looks good. So this is the base so far, nice and covered. Next I go in with my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer in the shade Warm Medium. So this one's, it doesn't work, it's one of my favourites, but I'm starting to see the sides that I don't really like of it now. It's like it doesn't really cover up my dark circles. But it does the job, and it's cheap, so who doesn't like a cheap product? Just down my nose, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit in the T-zone. And I get the beauty blender again and just start buffing that in. All of it left over. Make sure I'm under eyes. So as you can see here, it doesn't really cover my dark circles under my eyes, which is a pain because I have the biggest bags in the world. There we go. So you can see it creases a little bit and just shows my under eyes a bit more than I'd like, but it does the job for the time being. If you have any concealers you want to recommend me, please comment them down below, because I don't know which ones are the good ones and which ones are the bad ones. I just use any. I use the cheap stuff. So next I'm just going to get this Rimmel London Match Perfection Compact Powder, which I've literally had for years, but it's my go-to powder. I use this when I go to work as just a quick powder to my face to make sure it doesn't get oily, because I have the oiliest skin around my T-zone, and then the sides of my nose get very oily throughout the day. So we're just gonna set the under eyes with this because I have run out of loose powder to do some baking. I remember when I first heard the term baking and I was like, what the hell does baking mean? I thought it means baking a cake, but no, it means baking your face. Right, so the next step is eyes. My beautiful eyes. Now this is where the fun part begins. Eyeshadow is my favourite thing in the entire world. Out of any makeup item, eyeshadow is always the go-to. I have all old face makeup, baking, contour, foundations, all that, but eyeshadows, I have the newest. I like to collect the newest stuff. I like all different types of brands, and I just love eyeshadows. I have a whole collection, just 2-3 drawers full of eyeshadow, and I'm running out of room, but it's just so hard not to just buy all the new ones. So this is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I take this everywhere because it's the one that has the best colours in it for me, and it's just compact, and as you can see it's been nice and used and worn out. So got that one, and then we've got the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, just like this. This one's a newer one. I got this for my birthday from my friends, and it was the best present ever. Like, I was so happy when I got this. So it's really pretty inside. It's got all shimmers and sparkles and everything. This colour right here called Cosmo, it's a pure glitter, is one of my favourites. So I've got that one. And then next is the Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. The beached eyeshadow palette, and it's the brand new one other than the Born to Run, and the colours are this, and I've only used it once or twice, but it's still quite good. So yeah, I'm going to be using all 3 palettes to making a look today. So just move this stuff over. First off, which do I use first? This one. So I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette first, and I'm going to be tapping into this shade right here. Oh no, I'll be tapping into this shade right here, Desert Sand, as just a base to prime my eyes, to keep my eyes nice and primed. So I've got a collection of eyeshadow brushes here, just give them a bit of a wishy-washy. These are the Real Technique eye brushes. I have a lot of them, a lot of Real Technique brushes. So I'm just going to tap into that. Just tap, 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 and tap it off. And then I'm just going to put that all over my lid in just any motion, just to set the eyes. Now sometimes I put concealer on my eyes to like prime them a little bit, but I don't ever really see the difference in it, you know. It all just looks the same to me. So just have a quick tap around with the eyeshadow. Doesn't really matter how neat this one is because it's just going to be under the colours anyway. Next I'm going to grab my other Real Techniques brush. Just give it a quick wish wish. this one. This is my favourite brush. I don't think they have a name, but it's like the pointed blender brush. And with this I'm going to tap into this shade right here, just this shade right here called Blazing. And I'm going to just tap this a little bit. Tap, 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 and just tap it off the edge. And this is going to go into my crease just here. And I'm going to just wind swipe motions, just bring that all over my lid and just buff it around in circular motions, like so. So yeah, that's just already defined the look, not the look, it's already defined the eye. Like that. So if you look at this one compared to this one, total difference. As you can see, there's a bit more definition in this eye, so we're just going to add a bit more colour to this, just in the corner, and bring it up a bit, and just circular motions back into the inner corner again. Just make sure most of the lid, the crease of your lid, is covered in this orange shade, like so. Next we're going to grab the Modern Renaissance palette and we're going to tap into Realgar, this orange shade. Where is it? This one right here. We're going to use the same brush, and this one's got a lot more pigment to it, if you see. We'll just tap that off. And we're going to add the same colour to the area where we just had the last orange shade. But we're going to keep it on the outer bit of the eye. Just give it a bit of a blow so you can just blend it a bit better. And with this we're just going to blend it a bit more up so it blends out a tad bit. Like so. So just shut the eye. It looks quite good, if I may say so myself. Because the lighting, this side looks a bit more red than this side does, but I promise you, same colours on both sides. Next we're going to just tap into this, we're going to swap brushes. I'm going to use this, what is this brush? This brush came with the Naked Heat palette, Urban Decay Naked Heat. So we're just going to tap into this colour right here, which is called Red Ochre, which is one of my fave colours in this palette, I must say. So once again, just gonna tap it into the corner of the eye to give more definition in the corner. So we like to have a lot. I like to have a lot of definition in the corner of my eye. To make it look a lot smokier on the outer corners. And then repeat the same on the other eye. So as you can see, it's a bit messy, but I promise you in the end it will look half decent. As I said, I just do what I'm gonna do. I don't know if it's right, don't know if it looks good. I think it looks good, so why not? So I'm just gonna get this brush again and just blend it all in. Just gonna a bit of a tap into that colour and then just darken it again in the corner. Slightly bring it round in the top corner of your crease. This eye needs to be blended out more, like so. And to blend these corners a bit better, we're going to get another Real Techniques brush. This one's a bit flat because it might have got squashed on my chair. And we're going to pick up burnt orange colour. Oh, you can't see it, this one. From the Modern Renaissance palette. Just give it a tappy top. And we're going to use this colour just as a little transition to just blend all those outer colours together. Just to give it a bit more of a together feel, if you get what I'm saying. It might make it look a bit more sunset-esque, which isn't the look we're going for, but you know. If it works, it works. Can't complain if it works, isn't it? Don't fix something unless it's broken. So this side looks more orange than this side does, but that's okay. I'm sure we shall survive. So to fix that a little bit, I'm just going to get this flat brush, which is, I'm guessing it's called an RCP 10W. Don't know what palette this came in, but I like it. So we're going to pick up that Realgar shade from the Modern Renaissance palette again. And we're just going to tap, 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 tap. And we're just going to put that on the lid. Like that, just to make it a bit dark. So. Right, so I'm just going to get the same brush again and just blend a bit more. Well, I've never noticed how bad this eyeshadow looks until I've done it on a video. Uh-oh. Someone's not telling me how bad my makeup is. But oh well. If you like your makeup, screw what everyone else says. Maybe we'll do Heat Wave, this one right here, this dark shimmer on the outer bit. So we're going to grab this tiny little brush with two little sides from the Full Spectrum Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to pick it up with the middle side just like this. I'm just going to apply that on the middle bit of your eye. It's just me that opens my mouth when I'm doing eyeshadow sometimes. So that's that bit, and now we're going to go into, we're going to get this smaller brush, which is the brush for the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, this tiny end, and we're going to go into the Huda Beauty palette again, and we're going to get this colour right here, this Blood Moon, and that's going to go a bit closer to the corner of the eye. That's going to go on this inner bit. Like so. Definitely a little goes a long way with these. A long way. So just be careful. So that's that. And I like to, whilst I use this brush, I like to get the other side to pick up a bit of a transition colour. So I've got Blazing and Eden, and I just like to blend around the eyes, just make sure there's no sharp edges. It's a nice fluffy brush to do that with. We're going to get the NYX glitter primer, pop a tiny bit on the back of my hand. Don't need much because it literally goes everywhere. It's the strongest glue I've ever seen. Just going to give the brush a bit of a wipe down so I don't get any colour. Just grab a bit of the glitter primer on the brush. I'm going to add this to the centre of the lid. Just on top of that shade we used from the Beach palette. It's not going to take away from the colour. I'm going to add a bit further down into the eye, so only a bit, so there's going to be more shimmer on the outside than the inside. Not trying to take away from the colour of the Beach palette, but this one's just going to add a bit more shimmer, like glitter on top, because we're going to go in with Cosmo in the Desert Dust palette, and just literally need to lightly tap it into the palette and you get quite a bit of glitter on it, and this falls out so much. So that's why you need to have a glitter primer with it. So we're just going to add that to the eye, just around the middle area, and a tiny sprinkle of the glitter feathering to the corner. Like so. You can see the difference. And then we're going to repeat that same process on the other eye. So that's the most of the eyes done. So as you can see, we've got quite a lot of fallout under my eyes. So what I like to do is just grab this big blush brush from Real Techniques and just swipe it away, because it does the job and just flicks the eyeshadow away. Next stage is bronzing. So we're going to grab the Benefit Hoola bronzer in this colour. And I'm going to grab this blush brush and just dip. Look how big this brush is and how little this pot is. Tap. I'm just going to bronze anywhere you see fit, because I just go crazy. So I only bought this bronzer quite recently, like last year, and because for ages I was using this really basic bronzer because I don't know anything about bronzer, and I just saw this because I saw loads of beauty people using it and I was like, must be good, and it's Benefit and Benefit are good, so I'm just bronzing up as much as you see fit. Just do the neck, my jaw, define it, because everyone likes a defined jaw, make you feel like strong. So just do that, bring it down the neck, just finish that up, make sure the head's all bronzed, and that's all the bronzing done. Next we're going to go in with the Sleek palette, can't see it, it's very dark. The contour is very dark, so we use this quite lightly. I did have the collection stick contour, but it ran out, so I need to get a new one. So for now I just lightly, just a light tap and a bang and contour with it, just under the cheekbones. And just bring it up and around the face. Don't know why, but we do. Everyone define everything, don't they? Define lips, define cheeks, define head, define jaw, define eyes, define nose. I can't think of anything else to find. Defined ears. So yeah, that's as good as that's going to get. Next we're going to go into the coolest palette ever, because it's called Kate, and that's my name, and it's by Rimmel London, the Kate Contour Highlight Blush Palette. And I use this for the blush, which I get this big blush brush for. Tap. Nice and pink. And just do that on the apples of my cheeks. Right, next we're going to do eyeliner. Just move all this bloody crap out the way and take a sip. Basic as hell. I use this for my wing liner. I like this one because it's quite like a felt tip, if you see. Just goes on quite easy. So that's one eye done, and I tell you now this eye's not going to look the same, but we'll try. At least we tried. Next we're going to go in for with my favourite little thing in the entire world. It's the collection pencil. As you can see, it's been used for a very long time because there's no writing on it anymore. But I use this in my waterline, just under my eyes. And then I get a little brush, the little end of the eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pick up the pinkish colour of the Modern Renaissance palette called Venetian Red. Just a tiny bit on the brush, tap 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 tap. I'm just going to do that, blend it under my eyes. Just for a pop of colour. Next is mascara. So we've got the Bad Girl Bang Benefit Mascara, my favourite mascara in the entire world. I've gone through like 2 of them. I'm gonna go to my 3rd because this one is empty. But it's the best mascara ever. And I'm just gonna coat the heck out of my eyelashes. So as you can see, my eyelashes are bling blinged up. But I'm just going to add some of the Benefit Roller Lashes. It's just a diddy one, just to add a bit more definition to them. Now for eyebrows, which I can't say are going to be any good. Because I used to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in chocolate, but it's absolutely gone, all gone. So there's literally no point scraping the bowl for it. So I've recently bought some new eyebrow products. I've got 2 L'Oreal ones. I've got the L'Oreal Brow Artist Expert in the shade, pretty sure it's dark brown, doesn't tell me, ebony, got it in ebony, and it comes with pencil on one side, see that, and a spoolie on the other, just like that. And then I've also got the Micro Tattoo Brow Artist by L'Oreal in the colour Warm Brunette. So I'm gonna go off camera and do these eyebrows until next time, and then next time I'll come back and maybe do them on. This is my first time really doing the products. So yeah, bye. So I'm back with very bad eyebrows, but I tried. I mixed both of them together and I achieved this, which quite messy, but you know, it's okay. Not like I'm leaving the house with this look. Final step, best step, the greatest step, highlighter. So this is the Sleek highlighter palette, which is quite dirty. I've had this for a very long time too. It's got very nice colours in it. Probably not the right colours for my skin shade, but you know, what are you gonna do? Look at that glow, baby, glow. Much. Just push that away, blend all this bit in, some final blending, and we are complete. And then I very rarely do this, but I've recently just got the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, I'm pretty sure it's called, and it's lush, so good. So why not whack a bit on? Sometimes I put it on to go out, forget to take it out with me, so by the time I actually get out I have no lip gloss left. So yeah, just pop that and we'll zoom you back out. So yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna look into the camera lens now, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below on any videos you want to see next, and have a good day or night. So see you later. Bye.